Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon. Whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you guys for all of your likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. If this reading does resonate, please do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button or leave a comment. I love reading all you guys' comments. You guys are hilarious. I also love just like connecting with you guys deeply, intimately, you know, hearing what you're going through, seeing how the readings resonated. Really, the only ones that are hilarious, I think, are the ones that are just out of pocket for no reason. It gives me a good little laugh, especially because all the other Aries, they be defending me. I just love you guys so much. You guys are funny. But Aries, let's see what Spirit has for you, right? That intro is way too long, but whatever. Whatever. This sovereign energy. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. First card out. Moving on and healing. So you're leaving a really fucked up situation. It had to be fucked up if you gotta move and heal. It's like you're trying to escape something, get away from something or someone, or you did not feel like you were heard. You did not feel like your truth was being acknowledged, or like your voice didn't really have, it didn't hold weight to whoever you're moving away from, or whatever situation you're moving away from. Could be a job, could be actual physically moving, right? But I feel like you're moving towards enlightenment. This person with the hood on and this Six of Swords, I don't know why I'm reading it like this right now. I never actually have. It reminds me of the Hermit though. And I feel like you're moving towards enlightenment. The reason that you're moving on or moving away from something is because you've been enlightened to some truth. Some higher aspect of you is kind of guiding you out of the situation, guiding you to a more balanced reality, one where you will be seen, heard, felt. Wow, under that death. Yeah, there's a lot changing for you right now, Aries, and you had to walk away from something. And this is closing the door and not looking back, not even giving it a second glance, right? Eight of Cups in reverse. And it was not easy for you to do. Actually, you probably struggled in the releasing of this. But it was time with this Tower. I don't even need to see what's under that. Yeah, it was time for sure. You knew it was time. Next card out for my Aries. So you're getting away from an environment that was really not good for you. It was just not sitting well with your spirit. These came out together. King of Pentacles and Ten of Swords in reverse. You're moving towards stability. You're moving, like, you were just dealing with a person, place, or thing. That interacting with that energy any longer was only going to create more scars for you, right? Emotional scarring, psychological scarring. And I feel like you just want more stability. You want more balance in your life, in your reality. And you deserve that because you were faced with a lot of unhappiness in the past, Aries. And I feel like that's what you're moving away from. Whatever truth you were enlightened to that has you moving in a new direction, is you're wise to follow your soul on that one. Because I feel like you're divinely guided. And what I mean by that is like your angels are pulling you out of that situation. Your God, your gods, your higher self even is kind of trying to help align you energetically with your soul's path, with a path that's going to be a lot more fulfilling for you, away from that painful cycle. What's this? Yeah, look, you're moving into peace and tranquility, right? You're moving into an easier way of being, an easier way of living. And it might be new to you, and there might be a lot for you to learn with the Page of Pentacles here. But with this Nine of Pentacles, it tells me all I need to know is that you're happier, you're more satisfied with, in the direction that you're heading now than what you were in, what you were moving away from. That was just causing you pain, Aries. One more, no, two more. Look. Justice. Okay, one more. Definitely moving towards the love, I feel. I don't know why I said that, but you're moving towards the love. And look, you might be a little guarded in this new environment with the Four of Pentacles. We do got a lot of Pentacles, so you could be, this could have something to do with work for you, or a new financial opportunity for you, or maybe you're just trying to keep your money moves on silent mode right now. What just popped up? Yeah, we got death again. I feel like this is your overall energy. I don't know why. Death, I'm calling it. Major transformation, major changes. And if it's not major, then it's just something is changing, right? Something is like this old way of being. You putting yourself in environments where you're more able to be scarred by others' words and actions. You're just done with that. That's not the life that you want anymore. And look at this death card. The little sun in the background over here, right there. Moving towards enlightenment. It's like your future is changing for the better. And it's only changing because you're doing something about it. You're moving away from that environment. Your higher self is pulling you out of that environment. Clarify temperance for me, Spirit. Whatever you were dealing with in the past was really heavy. And that needs to be acknowledged. Clarifying temperance is judgment. Yeah, you didn't even have a choice, right? Something literally pulled you out. A force beyond yourself kind of pulled you out of whatever had you out of balance, right? Because we have temperance and justice here. It tells me things are a lot more in alignment with the frequency that you're supposed to be on, the frequency that you're vibrating on, I should say. Your surroundings are starting to better match up with the frequency that you are vibrating on, right? You're starting to attract like-minded souls, beings, opportunities, ways of thinking, right? Because in the past, that shit was outdated for a while. You were dealing with this painful, heavy-ass Ten of Swords type shit. And now you're moving into success. Now the words that you're speaking are actually being registered by the environments that you're in. Even if it's just to yourself, it's like now you're believing yourself. You're believing that you can be successful. You're believing that you deserve all of the abundance that is coming to find you now because of these changes that you've made internally or externally. For some Aries out there, you're a whole different being. Emotionally, you have evolved because of the pain that you've had to endure. Spiritually, you have evolved because of the pain that you have had to endure. The pain that you have had to endure. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So although you may feel a bit isolated, right? Sometimes when we go through these spiritual evolutions, we disconnect from a lot of people that we used to be in contact with because they just don't understand. Everyone evolves spiritually at different paces because we're all on our own journeys and our own paths. So you can't expect the people that you used to resonate with to spiritually evolve at the same time as you. That's just not how it works, unfortunately. And so a lot of the people that you've been surrounded by in the past that were not making you feel seen, heard, understood, respected, they kind of had to go. And that might be painful to accept at first. This independence, although it may come with a lot of self-love and like abundance of the self within the self, emotionally, spiritually, financially, right? Although you may be good on your own, it still does not change the fact that it hurt to have to lose these people in the past, right? And maybe it hurt them more than it hurt you. But all I know is you were not being seen as the King of Pentacles, as the Six of Wands. You were not being seen in your true power by these past people. And that's why death was your overall energy, because that shit was not cool. Look, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They did not value you for the person you were. They were taking advantage of you and your energy, your generosity, the loving heart that you have, literally blocking you from your blessings by being takers instead of balanced receivers and givers, you know? I'm saying that terribly. They just wanted to take from you, take from your energy, right? And they don't even have to be taking physical things from you. Just literally dwelling in your presence and on your energy and not giving you anything in return. That's called a taker. We don't fuck with takers out here, Aries. You know that. Come on. And so I'm glad that you removed yourself. And although it may be hard and it may be lonely sometimes, hey, you're evolving. Trust me, they'll get it in 5 years, 10 years. You don't got to worry about them anymore, Aries. You're on a different path. You're on your own path. You're on the path to success and greatness, okay? Okay. Clarify justice. The Empress in reverse. So, you know, what had to be made right was literally how you were seeing yourself. You were dealing with people that were so fucked up, right? Energetically speaking. that you started to have this morphed version or warped version of who you actually were. And so what's being made right is how you're seeing yourself, how the Empress energy, right? The power that you embody. This disappointment that you were facing in the past is no longer sitting with you. I mean, it might still hurt from time to time, but I feel like the narrative of how you're seeing yourself is what is being fixed and corrected here. Because in the past, you were made to feel small. You were made to feel unseen, unheard. When in reality, you were the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands all in one, right? You were literally only benefiting the people's lives that you were in by bringing your presence to them, Aries. I say that with, you know, I'm not trying to gas you up or nothing. I'm just being real, but from what I'm seeing in these cards. Nine of Pentacles, like, come on. It's like they didn't want to acknowledge you for who you were because they knew if they did, then that would be a shot taken at their own ego that they needed to die to, but they couldn't do it yet because they're just not where you're at spiritually. So what's being corrected is how you're seeing yourself. You're starting to see yourself for who the fuck you are. Step into that power, right? That's what's changing. That's what this death is all about. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please, for my Aries. The Magician, Aries. Look, who cares? You know what? Shit. Who cares if you are being selfish with your energy at this point? Because you see the value in your energy. You see that you can manifest whatever the fuck it is you put your mind to, right, Aries? I hope this mic is on. Yeah. That would suck. I mean, I understand this energy is what I'm trying to say. I understand you being protective and very selective about who you're engaging with energetically because you bring a lot to the table. Just because people didn't acknowledge it in the past doesn't change the fact that you've always brought a lot to the table, Aries. You know? And now you're just seeing that for yourself because justice came. Now you're seeing yourself for who the fuck you are. And yeah, that's going to make you more protective of your energy because you see it's a valuable energy to have and embody. Clarifying death. The Two of Wands. It's a bit mysterious for me. Clarify that again. The Star. Okay. So the blessings that were being blocked in the past, right? I feel like this is a very healing type of, this is a very spiritually, this is like an ego death, like a spiritual ego death. Like what you thought, like the old narrative of who you were in your reality based on other people's opinions and values upon your character. You're no longer feeding into that. You're no longer believing in what other people say about you. You're no longer letting that hold so much weight and value. In that sense, you are dying to this old narrative of who you were, because if you used to believe in that, which many of us do for a long time, we like to think of ourselves one way, and then we see other people think of us another way, and then we end up giving more value to the way others see us. I feel like you're entering this time period where the death spiritually is happening, is you're shifting from valuing what others think of you, and you're just not giving a fuck, and you're only caring about what you think of you. You're looking to the future in hopes of knowing that you are the one in control. Fuck, I dropped the Magician. You are the one in control of the show here, right? You are the one that is calling the shots for your life, and your opinion is the only one that holds any real weight or value in your life. Damn, Aries. Get you one card of advice. Death. No fucking way. Yeah. I knew it was your overall energy. I fucking knew it. Hey, that's hard. Aries, it's time to change. It's time to grow. It's time to expand. These small-minded people that you used to kick it with, that you used to hang around, they can't come with you in this next chapter. You're just not on that vibration anymore. You trying to make them fit into your world is it's going to be more painful than it would be if you just release, let go, and let go with love, right? Not everything has to be this bad, heavy ending, harsh reality. Like, you know, not everything got to be 10 swords in the body, 3 swords in the heart. Like, no, it's not like that. You can let it go with love. You can let it go silently. You don't even got to say shit, right? You just Let go and know that your path is your path and their path is their path. And if people don't resonate with you or understand you, it's because they're on a different frequency than you, and that's okay. Let go with love, Aries. This was your message. See you guys soon.